The sound came first. A sharp ping from his phone that cut through the soft hum of the dishwasher. Then silence, heavy and suffocating. I was wiping the counter, half listening to the faint drone of the TV, when I felt his stare before I saw it. "Emily," he said, his voice so calm it terrified me. "Why is your face on Tinder?" The rag slipped from my hand, hitting the tile with a wet slap. "My what?" I laughed, brittle and hollow. "That's not. What are you talking about?" He turned the phone toward me. There I was, my profile picture from 2 years ago, the one I had taken in sunlight by the lake. The caption read, "Fresh start. No drama. Just honesty." Honesty. The irony punched the air out of my lungs. That's not. Someone must have stolen my photo. I heard myself speaking, but the words didn't sound like mine. They sounded like survival. He didn't blink. "It has your name. Your age. Your Spotify link." He swiped once. "Even your dog, Emily." "Our dog." The room tilted. The hum of the dishwasher suddenly felt deafening. I told myself it wasn't cheating, just curiosity. Just nostalgia. I had reinstalled Tinder for research, scrolling through strangers' profiles while Mark snored beside me. I didn't even message anyone at first. It was like peeking through a window into a past life. A version of me that hadn't been swallowed by routines, bills, and the quiet predictability of marriage. Then I got a message from someone named Ryan. His bio said, "Just looking for real conversation." Real. That word hooked me. I told myself I'd never meet him, that it was just talking. That Mark wouldn't understand how lonely it gets even when you're married. How sometimes you just want to feel seen again. The lies started small, notifications I quickly cleared, bathroom breaks that lasted too long. Mark had noticed once, asked if everything was okay. I kissed him and said I was fine. For a few days I believed it. Now he was still staring at me. His expression unreadable. Not angry. Not sad. Just hollowed out. "How long?" he asked. I tried to breathe, but my throat was thick. "It wasn't Mark, I never." "How long?" The weight of his voice broke something inside me. "A month. Maybe 2. He exhaled slowly, setting the phone on the table like it was something contaminated. "You said," he began, his tone trembling with control, "you were done with your past life, that you didn't want to be that person anymore." I didn't. My voice cracked. God, Mark. I just wanted to feel like someone still saw me. He flinched as if I had slapped him. "Someone still saw you? I've been here, Emily. Every damn day." "I know," I whispered. "That's the problem." His jaw tightened. "The problem." The word echoed like glass breaking. He didn't yell. He didn't throw things. He just stood there, breathing too evenly, eyes too calm. That kind of calm that comes before a storm or a goodbye. "I can't do this," he said at last. "I thought we were honest. I thought we were trying." I took a step forward. "We were. I swear it wasn't real. It was real enough for you to hide it." The clock ticked loudly, slicing through the silence between us. I wanted to scream, to beg him to remember who we had been before the distance crept in. But all that came out was a choked whisper. "Please don't throw us away over a mistake." He shook his head slowly. "You already did." Later that night, I sat in the dark after he left. The house suddenly too large, too quiet. The glow of the dishwasher light blinked off, leaving shadows that seemed to stretch endlessly. I picked up his phone from the counter, where he had left it behind in his hurry. The Tinder screen was still open, my smiling face staring back at me. There was a message notification at the top from Ryan. "Hey, I didn't mean to cause trouble. Didn't know you were married." My stomach twisted. The app had auto-linked to my Instagram. Mark must have found me through there, seen the messages. I opened our chat, scrolling. The last thing I had written to Ryan glared back at me. "My husband doesn't really know me anymore. I just want to talk to someone who listens." The truth stung worse than any lie could. A week later, he didn't come home. Papers arrived instead. Divorce papers, neatly folded in an envelope that still smelled faintly like his cologne. No angry letter. No final words. Just the legal confirmation that everything we had built was done. I sat on the kitchen floor, the papers in my lap, staring at the faint ring of a coffee cup stain on the counter. His spot. I thought about deleting the app. About apologizing again. About finding him, begging him to understand that it wasn't about love, it was about being seen. But as I sat there, I realized the cruelest part of all. He had finally seen me. And it was the worst thing that ever happened. Sometimes late at night I still open the app, not to swipe, not to talk, but to stare at the empty profile screen where my picture used to be. The caption still echoes in my head. Fresh start. No drama. Just honesty. Turns out, honesty was the one thing I never really had. And now I finally do. But it's far too late to matter.